Business today dictates there will be occasion when you need to let people go, downsize, manage out, make people redundant. Whatever the word you choose, inevitably it will mean job losses. Smart organisations recognise the need to treat people with respect and dignity, but more importantly, as your brand ambassadors, the need to ensure they make successful career transitions, i.e. they get jobs. The ability to attract and retain talented people will be what underpins the success, profitability, shareholder value of your business. Fairplace are experts in career and talent management. We can help you maximise the potential of those talented people.
If you've just been made redundant, there's going to be a number of things running through your mind. Firstly, there's the why me aspect. How did I get to be in this position? Secondly, what are you going to do next? And thirdly, how will an outplacement coach help you move forward? That's where we come in.
We help organisations do everything from getting the talent strategy right, understanding not only what their business plan is 3 to 5 years out, but what is their people strategy that will enable them to deliver against that business plan. So we do the talent strategy. We then help them identify the people that they're going to need to ensure the future success of their business. So we run assessment centres, development centres, and we have our own talent identification tool, Talent Tracker 360, which has been designed with exactly that in mind, to help us identify the future potential leaders in the commercial environment. We also look at talent attraction. How do organisations attract the right talent to their organisations? And then retention, which is probably the most important piece within that. That's where our coaching practice sits. But we also do work with large accountancy firms around retaining their talented populations. The retention of talent is absolutely vital. So it includes everything from leadership development, mentoring programs, change management, and as I mentioned before, the coaching practice.
Everybody who works at Fairplace is very different. They've all got their own styles, their approaches, their different areas of expertise. But the one thing that they all have, which is the same, is their passion about what they do. And this is very much a people's business. And I think anybody who forgets that, forgets it at their peril. And so for us, we see ourselves as partners when we're working with sponsors. We're not a supplier. And I think it's this approach which enables us to enjoy very long-term relationships with our clients.
So an outplacement consultant has to be, if you like, a professional friend. Somebody who can help you make the most of life's challenges and also help you to get that ideal job.
Because Fairplace has always taken this very individual approach, I believe that is behind us achieving consistently settlement rates of around about 98%.
Coach Tracker is a web-based piece of technology that supports the coaching practice. We've got about 30 coaches now, all accredited through the Association for Coaching, and they are supported by this state-of-the-art technology, which is a web-based portal called Coach Tracker. The Coach Tracker was designed to not only provide us with some ability to manage the practice internally, but to give our clients external access to see our coaches. So, for example, a client can go onto the web-based portal, onto Coach Tracker, and see the whole gallery of coaches that we have available for them to select from. They can download video clips, which our clients tell us is very innovative and very exciting. So they can actually select the coach that they want to work with purely by accessing the web pages and considering the coaches who are available for them. That way they can get a feel for the personality that they're going to be working with, and they can make a much better selection of coaches.
People who say that we're inspiring, we're motivational, we made a difference. And I think at the heart of everything we do, it's about helping people have success. It's about people making the right next move. So any organisation who thinks outplacement is just about getting a few CVs together and some interview techniques, we are not the right company. We are about helping individuals realise their aspirations and achieve their goals. What their next career move is going to be is just as important to them, and we take that just as seriously. So for us, we have very good technology hugely robust processes, but they are never more important than the people. And that, I think, is something which Fairplace is valued for by the organisations that work with us.
We're really excited that one of our programmes has been nominated and shortlisted for a Personnel Today Award in talent management. We pride ourselves on designing programmes that are totally bespoke for our clients. It's not rhetoric. We do design specifically according to their needs. And in feeding back, one of the judges said that they were particularly taken with the innovative nature of the design that we put forward for this programme, which I think is a huge credit to the way that we design within the practice.
So to give you an example, Leanne Barber was a senior manager in IT working for a major bank, and she came to us looking for some advice to change direction in her career. When we started talking to her, she said, do you know, I'd love to set up an art gallery, but perhaps that's not practical. So we worked with her on her business plan and helped her to set up this art gallery. It's very successful. We sponsor some of our art now, and we're delighted to do that. From our point of view, it was great to release the passion in terms of their vision for the future of what they wanted to do. From our point of view, it also set up an interesting idea in our minds, because with art, how can you tell, if you've got the next Jackson Pollock in your collection, how do you tell if art is worthless or priceless? And so as we were looking at some of the pieces, this became an interesting dialogue for us, and also we related that actually to organisations. How do you know where your talent is in the organisation? You can relate that to what talent do you need for the future as well. And of course, this is what Fairplace is all about.
JP Morgan approached us when they were shutting down a project. And there were about 150, 200 people who were potentially going to be made redundant. But JP Morgan wanted to retain them in the organisation. So they approached us and said, how could we help them develop their people? The leadership development we did included change management work and career management work with them. The programme only cost JP Morgan £25,000 to run, but it actually saved them $4.65 million by way of improved retention. Those figures speak for themselves.
What we've tried to do is give you a brief insight into what Fairplace does. Perhaps more importantly, we've made the case for what successful organisations are going to need to do in the next decade. Increasingly, there is going to be a war for talent. Talent will become in short supply. Organisations will be more aggressive in their recruitment processes. And lastly, and perhaps more importantly, employees will become increasingly mobile, picking employers of choice that they want to work for. Fairplace can help you win that battle, war for talent.